Hey there, my fishing friends! Your favorite expert angler is back with another crucial forecast. Today, we're diving deep into the fishing prospects for New Zealand on the 20th of January, 2026. Get ready, because this day holds some truly special opportunities. We'll uncover why these specific conditions could lead to one of your most memorable catches of the summer. So stick around, and you'll learn exactly where to cast your line and what to tie on. It's midsummer in Aotearoa, and the signs are pointing towards an active, aggressive bite across many of our favorite species. This isn't just any day. The conditions are aligning for some epic action, and I'm going to tell you why. Let's talk tactics for a few of our most sought-after species, because knowing where and what to target makes all the difference. First up, snapper, New Zealand's undisputed favourite. With the water warming up and stable pressure, snapper will be actively feeding. Where to find them? Look for snapper in abundance around the North Island, especially in the Bay of Islands, the Hauraki Gulf, and the Coromandel regions. Given it's still their spawning season, which runs from November to January, they'll often be found closer to the shallows. Focus your efforts around reef edges and rocky areas where baitfish congregate. What to catch with? For snapper, stray lining off the boat or rocks in the shallows is a preferred method, especially for bigger fish that come in close for food. Soft baits in pilchard colours or small tungsten micro jigs can be incredibly effective, and don't shy away from live bait if you have it. It can often stimulate a bite when nothing else works. Next, for those seeking a true battle, we've got a Kiwi kingfish. Where to find them? Kingfish are known for their powerful fight and are in their prime during the summer months from December to April. Look for them frequenting reefs, drop-offs, and other underwater structures. The shallow water fishing for kingfish has been great lately, with good water temperatures and strong currents pushing bait hard into reef edges. Keep a keen eye out for diving birds. That's often your signal that kingfish are busting up baitfish schools in estuaries, harbour entrances, and along rocky coastlines. What to catch with? Jigging for kingfish has been outstanding, with many of the biggest fish taken on jigs. Topwater lures are also excellent choices when they're feeding near the surface. Live baits, such as jack mackerel or koheru, are also fantastic options, especially for bigger fish. And let's not forget our freshwater champions. Trout, both brown and rainbow. Where to find them? New Zealand is famous for its trout fishing, particularly in the pristine rivers and lakes of the South Island, as well as Lake Taupo and Rotorua in the North Island. In January, trout tend to be less active during the hottest, brightest parts of the day, often retreating to deeper water or under vegetation like overhanging trees. However, they will feed voraciously as evening approaches. During the day, you need to focus on the 3 C's: cool, current, and cover. Look for faster flowing riffles, deep undercuts in riverbanks and shaded areas. What to catch with? January is peak summer, and trout are looking up, waiting for big, juicy terrestrials like cicadas, grasshoppers, and beetles to fall onto the water. A big, bushy cicada pattern is a confidence fly for this time of year. Don't be afraid to give it a little twitch to imitate a struggling insect. For spinning, small flies and lures are generally recommended. Remember, after a month of holiday pressure, trout can be educated and spooky, so a stealthy approach is key with clearer water. Now for the conditions that make this forecast tick. Weather on the 20th of January 2026. This is midsummer in New Zealand, traditionally one of the hottest, driest and sunniest months of the year. We can expect generally stable conditions with light to moderate westerly winds, which are typical for summer and lighter than in winter. Daytime air temperatures are likely to be warm, ranging from 20 to 30 degrees Celsius in the North Island and 15 to 25 degrees Celsius in the South Island. While January is typically one of the driest months, occasional light showers are always a possibility, especially on the west coast. The atmospheric pressure is anticipated to be stable, which is fantastic news for active feeding. Water temperature. As we're at the peak of summer, water temperatures will be comfortably warm. Freshwater rivers and lakes will be in the mid to high teens in Celsius, boosting fish metabolism and activity. Coastal sea temperatures will be particularly inviting, typically ranging from 17 to 22 degrees Celsius. For instance, Auckland's sea temperature averages around 20 to 22 degrees Celsius, while near Christchurch it's closer to 16 degrees Celsius. These elevated temperatures mean fish are more active and willing to chase lures and flies. Phase of the moon. On the 20th of January 2026, we'll be under a waxing crescent moon, just 2 to 2.36 days past the new moon. The illuminated surface of the moon will be small, around 3 to 6%, and growing. Many experienced anglers believe the period from a new moon to the first quarter is one of the best times to be on the water. This is because the days following a new moon bring progressively larger tides, and these stronger currents stir up food, getting the fish biting. Overall fish activity. Considering all these factors, January 20th, 2026 points towards a good to excellent whole day for fishing in New Zealand. This is midsummer, the peak fishing season, with warm water temperatures and generally settled weather promoting high activity levels across both freshwater and saltwater species. While the waxing crescent might make some fish a bit wearier in bright conditions, the overall conditions of stable pressure, warm waters, and abundant food sources suggest strong feeding periods, particularly during the golden hours of early morning and late afternoon. Brown and rainbow trout will be actively looking for insects and bait fish, and saltwater species like snapper and kingfish will be on the hunt for bait schools in coastal areas. So there you have it, my friends. This is a week of opportunity with a fantastic moon phase and settled summer weather to spice things up. Get out there and make some memories. May your lines be tight and your catches plentiful. Nu hiku, nu unahi. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more epic fishing forecasts, and tell me in the comments below, what's your go-to summer bait in New Zealand, and what are your fishing plans for this amazing day? Tight lines, everyone.